Hey everyone, welcome to the Divorce Dispatcher, where we dive into the wildest, most unbelievable stories of divorce, breakups, and family drama. Stories that'll leave you speechless. Today we have the story of James.
37M, 27F, ex-wife, 38F. When I first met Clara 5 years ago, she was a ray of sunshine in a stormy time of my life. I was still raw from my divorce from Evelyn, a marriage that ended not with a bang, but a series of quiet, disjointed moments that made staying together impossible. Clara's energy was intoxicating. At 22, she had a youthful optimism that made me believe I could rebuild my life. Her 3 children were adorable and in need of stability, something I believed I could provide. Looking back, I see how quickly I let myself fall into the role of savior. Clara was escaping a string of bad relationships, her children's fathers absent, leaving her to fend for herself. I thought I could be the steady hand, the one to fix it all. From the beginning, there were signs. Clara's social media was a highlight reel of her life. She'd spend hours curating posts, angling for likes, and responding to comments. I thought it was endearing at first, a glimpse into her creativity, but soon it became a source of tension. "Why do you post so much, but never about us?" I asked one evening after seeing another flood of pictures of her night out with friends. "I don't want people in our business," she replied with a shrug. "It's not a big deal." But it felt like a big deal. While I celebrated every milestone in our relationship publicly, she kept us in the shadows. Then there were the financial arguments. Clara always had a reason to spend: new outfits for the kids, photography equipment for her budding influencer career. Our joint savings dwindled, but I convinced myself that it was worth it. "She's building a future," I'd tell myself. "It's temporary." Evelyn had been the opposite of Clara: grounded, practical, and intensely private. Our marriage ended for many reasons, but infidelity was the catalyst. I cheated on Evelyn with Clara, a betrayal I justified at the time as the result of an emotionally distant wife. Now I see it for what it was: cowardice. Evelyn deserved better. After our divorce, she moved 2 hours away and pursued her PhD. I tried to maintain a cordial relationship, sending holiday messages and even a graduation gift when I heard she'd earned her doctorate. But she never responded. I didn't blame her. My best friend Lucas had been my anchor during those tumultuous times, or so I thought. We drifted apart over the years, a distance I chalked up to life's demands. But his silence, especially after my marriage to Clara, left a void I didn't know how to fill. When Clara begged me to reverse my vasectomy, I hesitated. I wasn't sure if I wanted more children, especially given the financial strain we were already under. But her enthusiasm won me over. The day she announced her pregnancy, she cried tears of joy. "You've made me the happiest woman in the world," she said, hugging me tightly. For a moment, I felt like a hero again. But as her pregnancy progressed, cracks began to show. Clara grew distant, often distracted by her phone or her social media projects. I tried to brush it off as nesting stress, but deep down, I felt uneasy. It was at a Halloween party that the truth came crashing down. Seeing Lucas for the first time in years should have been a joyous reunion. Instead, it was a gut punch. "I got married," he said casually. "To who?" "Evelyn." The words hit like a hammer. My ex-wife and my best friend? Betrayal wasn't a strong enough word. "You don't get to be mad," Lucas said, his tone dismissive. "You left her. You broke her heart." I drowned myself in alcohol that weekend, hoping it would numb the pain. It didn't. When I returned home, Clara noticed my distance immediately. "What's wrong with you?" she asked. When I told her, her reaction stunned me. "I've known for months," she said flatly. "Social media makes it hard to keep secrets." "You knew, and you didn't tell me." "What would it have changed, James? You're always stuck in the past." Her words cut deep. For weeks, I oscillated between anger and despair. Then came her confession. "There's something else," she said one night, tears streaming down her face. "The baby, it might not be yours." Update 1. The paternity test confirmed my worst fears. The baby wasn't mine. Clara's 3-week fling with a gym acquaintance had resulted in a child. I was devastated, but strangely numb. Karma, I thought bitterly. Questions for divorce dispatcher. What are my rights if the baby isn't mine, but is born into our marriage? Can I still protect my financial stability despite this betrayal?
Divorce dispatcher. Commentary. Divorce dispatcher is here. You rang? James, in many states, a child born into a marriage is presumed to be the husband's. However, you can challenge this presumption through legal processes to avoid being listed as the father on the birth certificate. It's crucial to act quickly to protect yourself. Regarding finances, separating your assets and documenting Clara's spending habits can help during divorce proceedings.
Update 2. Therapy became my lifeline. Dr. Kent didn't mince words. You're a fixer, James. But who's fixing you? Through therapy, I unpacked my patterns, why I rushed into a new marriage, why I ignored Clara's red flags, and why I still held on to Evelyn. It wasn't easy, but it was necessary. Clara, however, refused therapy. I don't need someone to tell me what I already know, she said. Her refusal was a reminder of how different we were. Update 3. Clara and I are now separated. She plans to move back to her hometown with her children. Despite everything, I've committed to supporting the kids financially. They didn't ask for this chaos. As for Lucas and Evelyn, I've let go of the anger. They're happy, and I've come to accept that. Evelyn and I even exchanged a few heartfelt emails, offering each other closure. Looking back, I see a man desperate to be loved, to fix what was broken in others. But love isn't about fixing. It's about partnership, mutual respect, and honesty.
Final divorce dispatcher. Commentary. Divorce dispatcher is here. You rang? James's story highlights the importance of self-awareness and setting boundaries. Betrayal, financial stability, and mental health are deeply intertwined in relationships. Therapy can be transformative, but both parties must be willing participants. To those facing similar challenges, remember, protecting yourself emotionally and legally isn't selfish. It's necessary. What would you do in James's shoes? Let us know below. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please comment, like, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next video. Your support means a lot, and we love hearing from you in the comments. Divorce Dispatch is signing off duty. Until next time, take care.